The video ends when I get scared, confused, or just mildly like scared. Yeah. I look really bad in this video. I'm actually filming this after recording. Um, I had just realized that my bed wasn't made. And oh, there's still that corner. Wait, let me go make that corner. Wait, let me just fix this on camera. Okay, so the corner is made. Okay, yeah, but I look really bad in this video. It's okay. Um, it's a really long video. It's literally me being full on like stone face until the end. So you can watch it or not. I really don't care. Okay, so scary stories aren't scary anymore, but I want to prove this with watching a scary story that I found on YouTube. Cause why the fuck not? um, so through this whole video, I will have a straight face. I will not crack once. The moment I crack, or like, oh, I do like a funny face, like a soy boy face, this video ends. It's done. I believe I can, like, yeah, I can do like 2 videos. So, yeah, I'll start.
My name's Oliver. I'm now 23, 24 on August 22nd, and I go by he, him, they, them as my pronouns. This happened to me when I was in my second year at university, majoring in hospitality. I was 20 at the time. I lived in a rental apartment that had 3 rooms on the 3rd floor of the apartment building, which was 15 minutes away by foot from my university, so I shared them with another 2 people to get cheaper rent. I shared them with a 3rd-year senior named Michael, who majored in electrical engineering, and an alumni who was in for his MBA for linguistics, named Sam. We sometimes do like to play pranks on each other since we were kind of active on
Femboys?
social media. Yeah, for the clout. Anyways, as I remember, on the 25th of August 2016, about 3 days after my birthday, I had headed back home after a
Oh yeah, I can
part-time
full
job
screen.
around
Oh yeah.
6 p.m. On that day, both Michael and Sam were out drinking, which made me the only person home. As soon as I arrived in the hallway of my apartment, I saw a girl crouching in front of the front door to my room. I looked around for a bit before letting out a short, tiring sigh and said, "Miss, do you live here? Do you need my help to call the landlord just in case you lost your key or something?" I waited for a reply to my question for about a minute or so, and all of a sudden she started to stand up and look at me, and she asked if Leon was around. I kind of sighed with relief and told her Leon went out drinking with his friends. "If you would like, you can wait inside." She then smiled and nodded her head. I, however,
So
without
stupid.
hesitation, just unlocked the door and let her in. I then told her to sit wherever she feels comfortable, which she ended up sitting on the sofa. I tried offering her drinks and asked if she ate dinner, and she said, "I don't need anything. I just want to meet Leon." I raised my eyebrow a little, and I proceeded to ask what her relationship was with Leon, and she told me that she was his girlfriend. From what I know about Leon, I've never seen him go on a date or even talk about his dating life. All he ever told us was that he used to date a girl 5 years ago when he was heavily drunk a few months back. I then just shrugged it off since I wasn't interested in prying into someone's love life. I then asked her if
I
she
was about
tried
to make
calling
fun of the
Leon, and she
animation, even
replied with,
though
"I
that
don't have a phone with
I
me."
couldn't animate for
I
my
then
life.
raised my eyebrows again with a questioning face. I mean, it's 2016. Anyone her age owns a smartphone at least. I then just grabbed my phone out of my pocket and offered it to her to use it to call Leon, but she refused and said, "I think I'll just wait." I then said, "Are you sure? They'll be pretty late. Maybe leave a text?" But she replied with, "No, I said I'll wait," sternly. So I let out a sigh and said, "Look, lady, I'm tired, but if you insist on waiting, at least text him." I then waited for her to reply, and all she did was turn to the left side and stare out the window. I soon then just gave up and told her I'll be going for a quick shower. I brought my phone along to the shower and texted Leon about his girlfriend, and then I hopped into the shower. About 25 to 30 minutes later, I received a call from Leon. I was done with my shower and putting on my shirt and shorts, and I answered his phone call with him saying, "Hey, read your text. Is this some kind of half-assed prank? I'm not dating anyone currently." I replied to him, "I feel like I'm
Whoa.
being pranked here. She insisted on waiting for you. She told me she's your girlfriend." He then asked me what her name was, which I never got to ask her. Then he asked me to describe her. I told him that she has long brownish hair with brown eyes, probably about 5'2", wearing a dark blue sweatshirt too big for her, with a pair of jeans and black sneakers. Soon after hearing that, Leon stayed quiet for about 5 minutes. I asked him, "What's wrong, crazy ex-girlfriend?" while chuckling. He then said something I didn't expect to hear. "Ollie, that girl, she sounds like she was my girlfriend from 5 years ago.
The motherfucker's trembling.
She died from jumping off her family's apartment building." I stayed in silence in shock. Sweat started breaking out. He then said, "Just don't do or say anything to her. I'll be back in a few minutes, but don't hang up." I then could hear him running through the phone. I, on the other hand, didn't believe him, thinking it might be a prank. I went out of the bathroom with my hair still kind of wet, and there I saw her standing on the rail of the balcony while saying, "I'm never good enough for him," while tears were running down her face. Upon seeing this, I threw my phone down and ran close to the balcony entrance and told her to come inside desperately. She only turned her face toward me and smiled and said, "He will never find happiness," and jumped off. I screamed while trying to grab her, but only missed. I closed my eyes in fear, then opened my eyes to look down and see nothing. That girl who jumped off was nowhere to be found. Soon after that, Leon arrived, panting, and he saw me on the balcony and walked towards me and asked where she was. I told him what happened. He sighed in relief and told me that he's been seeing her in his dreams, and sometimes would see a silhouette of her from time to time. It was probably because he kept that dark blue sweatshirt she had wore when she jumped off, which originally belonged to Leon. He received them back from her mother a month ago during the anniversary of her death. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about that experience. Leon still hasn't dated anyone, and he never opens up about what happened between him and her. I never forced him to tell me anything, but the words she muttered before jumping about how he will never find happiness makes me think there might be more to her story. As for the sweatshirt, Leon told me he left it on her gravestone, and I've never seen her again.
Okay, we doing a round two. Second, another video. The Whispers, 87 views. It's new. It came out a day ago. I don't trust that. No, that doesn't look good. True Doppelganger. Let's watch that.
This is an unbelievable true story that really happened to me. This happening completely changed my whole life. Now, I'm not who I used to be anymore.
The animation looks better on this one.
One day 5 years ago, I was watching YouTube as usual. While scrolling down through my recommendeds, I found a thumbnail of a YouTuber who looked exactly the same as me. Hugely surprised, I clicked it. To my surprise, the YouTuber in the video had my face. I mean, his eyes, nose, mouth, and even the shape of his nostrils looked just like mine. Also, his voice, the way he smiled, the shape of his eyebrows.
He's already watched the videos?
Looked exactly the same as mine.
My G.
When I first saw the video, I thought
you
maybe
haven't
I had
just
uploaded
watched it. You've already just found him. You've already watched 3 videos by him.
But obviously that didn't make sense. How could I have made
why
that
does
many
it look so
videos
weird?
and not remember
Upload.
them? I showed it to my parents and friends. I
Compilation.
told them
Okay,
it wasn't me, but they just laughed at me, saying things like, "Don't be ridiculous. So what, is this your doppelganger?"
Yeah, no, I take back
No
the
matter how
statement
hard
about
I
it
tried to
being
explain,
better
they
animation.
didn't believe me. They just kept giggling watching those videos. They were completely convinced that the YouTuber in the video
It's fucking
was me.
hilarious.
I asked my mom if I had a twin brother or something, but she said, "Are you making a prank video or something like that? Oh, you really are a YouTuber." Well, even if I had a twin, that wouldn't actually explain anything. Even twins don't look exactly the same. Suddenly I wondered if someone made a composite with computer graphics using my face image. But why? I'm not a celebrity or a handsome guy. Why would anyone use my face? I'm just an ordinary dude. So I sent an email with my picture to the YouTuber to figure out the truth. Who are you? Why are you using my face? Or is that really what you look like? I also sent some pictures of my forearm with an old burn scar that I got when I was 7. and my belly button, which looked very unique. I thought these things could never be the same. Several days later, I got a reply from him. He said, "Nice try. You made a composite
Grippers.
with my face. I bet my toes that you're fooling around with my picture. Seriously though, if you really look the same as me, I would gladly cut my little toe and send it to you. By the way, how did you know about the scar on my forearm? Who the hell are you? I'm interested. If you really want to prove your face, make a video call to me. That would make for some interesting content." So I video called him.
Why?
As soon as the video was on, both he and I grabbed our hearts and we began to suffocate. Exactly the same faces. There were two of me. I barely pushed an end call button, and when his face disappeared, the pain also stopped. He also looked extremely shocked. I mean, his face looked exactly the same as when I got shocked.
Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs, tough love, bottled up.